So, today is April 2nd, which is known as World Autism Awareness Day, in which many cities and localities have started a tradition of turning on blue lights. And they call it Lighted Up Blue. Now, you may wonder, what is this Lighted Up Blue movement? Well, what it is that the CDC statistic involving the number of diagnoses for children with autism, which of course does not account for the number of adults who have autism or are being diagnosed with autism late in life, like me. But, okay, the current CDC, or Centers for Disease Control, statistic for diagnoses for autism in the United States, at least, is 1 in 88 children each year will be diagnosed with autism. You may have seen another statistic come out for 1 in 50. Now, what that is, and it has been clarified, is it's 1 in 50 school-age children between the ages of 6 and 17, which means there are later diagnoses for various reasons. Perhaps part of that could be the fact that the parents come from lower socioeconomic statuses and therefore cannot afford to send their child for diagnostics or testing, and a teacher picks up on it in their school and brings in some advocates and other people who can help to diagnose the child, and that can happen. I'm not entirely sure the story behind it, but yes, it does go to show too that I think in some ways that some people are hesitant, some parents may be hesitant to have their child diagnosed and labeled. But as the social demands increase, then so does the impact that autism can have on an individual. And it can be a little bit worse by that point. But Lighted Up Blue, back to explaining that, 1 in 54 boys are diagnosed out of that 1 in 88. So, does this mean that that autism is not as prevalent in girls as it is in boys? I don't know for sure. I think in part because the wiring of a girl versus the wiring of a boy, boys tend to be more hyper anyway, and then girls a little more laid back because of how the nature versus nurture thing as well. So it doesn't tend to show as much in girls as in boys, but, I'm not entirely sure why that is, but anyway, that's why they do the color blue. So, just saying. One thing, though, and many people seem to take issue with it, and I don't agree with the mantras of curing autism or anything like that, but one thing, and I'm not going to show the shirt because I'd have to, but here is Build-A-Bear's Autism Speaks bear, with the little puzzle pieces and everything. There's also a shirt. On the front of the shirt it says Autism Speaks. It has a little blue puzzle piece. And underneath the Autism Speaks logo, it also says every piece is unique. Okay, puzzle piece. Think of Think of society as a puzzle. Think of each person in society as a piece of that puzzle. You cannot complete the puzzle without every single piece. And that's one way to look at it. So, anyway, just wanted to give some insight from what I understand about the whole Light It Up Blue campaign that's done every year on April 2nd for World Autism Awareness Day, and hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more about it as well. Thank you.